We're on our way to Platbank. Johan Swift challenged me to try the Rubicon trail at Platbank, other side Volwater. We pay our dues and witness the misfortune of one to be the fortune of others as a reminder why we want to go off course as soon we can. As we turn into Platbank, Johan points out a tree with its branches that form a perfect shelter to the ground. Amazing. The veld is dry, as the rain season is still to come. Due to the extremely dry soil and lack of visible ground cover, the bushveld is showing signs of wear. We look at the ideal locations for setting up camp. The river is very low and the dam empty. From atop the mountain, the baboons curiously observe their weekend neighbors. We start preparing for the weekend by erecting our campers. Johan and I arrived on Thursday, giving ourselves a long weekend getaway. Bucket system. Okay, being challenged with Johan for the Rubicon route. I'm going to start at 1.1 bar and see how it goes. I think we will be able to do the challenge that Johan threw at us. He charges an extra battery for lighting that will be utilized at the community lab after using his DC to DC converter.
DC to DC converter.
Johan parked by the river and used a pump to draw water for his outdoor shower.
So we should have light here.
The night with the dry. Hey, what? We make the decision to drive upriver as the sun begins to drop after we've settled down. The landscape has a completely different appearance at night. Johan's night drive prepared Rubicon soon takes the front as the proper installed LEDs works wonders. I keep as close a distance as I can to benefit from the lights in front of me. I light a fire back at camp, and we have a satisfying dry. Friday morning, and the Piet my vrou cheerfully awaken us with their loud music.
So to start the coffee machine, you need to do the following.
Much quicker. You buy the release as well in your sachet.
Open the fuel, put on the choke,
Oeps. Trek hom dood. Die petrol. Petrol is klaar.
Oh, still needs to warm up. Kyk dat die warm word.
Well, I've taken the inverter out of the car and then all of a sudden I realized I haven't got the special plug. I haven't got the special plug that it required. Luckily I got a electrical buff in here that's going to help me that we can Gma this one here in a boost fix. So we're taking a surplus multi-plug and Johan is improvising an extension with special cable that he knows is quite tough cable. Don't do this at home, please. It's not recommended for amateurs. This is a professional. I'm an amateur, so I don't do this. You see, that's why we don't recommend you to do that. And then that's going to go in there. But we will see how far you go and what happens here in Africa.
See if there's power.
Yeah. Okay. I tried to bend some steel work on the beast as I look at it more closely.
Just leave it. Dan gaan weer so lyk na môre.
I believe him.
Today I'm gonna make a oxtail potjie, and the thing with the oxtail is it takes time. It takes a lot of time, but fortunately today we have a lot of that. So we're starting early with the potjie, and I'm starting off with about 3 kilos of oxtail, and I'm gonna just start by cooking it for about 2 or 3 hours until it's nice and tender, and then after that we'll start adding the flavoring and also all the veggies and everything that will complement the oxtail. So let's see how it goes.
I begin gathering wood from a dead tree farther down the river while Johan's potjie is cooking on the fire. This is now how you get yourself into poof. You know what poof is? Where you bogged, where you need help. I've said a lot that if I got a winch and I got this and I got that and I got my car, I'm sorted, I can help myself. It's not totally true. I got all that, yeah. But if I'm going to wiggle a little bit more left, I'm already on the edge of the seat belt plug-in. I mean, this thing doesn't pull even because of the angle I'm laying at. So if you look straight down, let me show you the water. That's the water. Okay, this is level ground and this is what I'm at. Now you can see the angle where I'm at. So this is the inside. My pot today, I'm just going to put a little bit of oil and then pre-cut onion and a little bit of garlic in between. So that goes in. Quick stir. In with the lamb. your preferred sauce. If you use hot water, it's going to clot up. Cold water, you don't clot up. And put in your pot. Heat it up a bit. Your favorite spice collection. There we go. You can see it's warming up a bit. Another 5 minutes. Veggies in. You have a cold one. Final touch, secret ingredient. Stir and you can serve.
As I collected the wood, Johan takes the responsibility of getting a fire ready. Lawrence and Jacques arrived just in time to lend a help with adding wood to the fire. At that point, Jacques' hand takes a battering and he adds to his list of memories.
Paintball hè, Jackie. Ek het nou 2 gekry by my. My lief, hy het gekry.
The following morning, after coffee, we start out on the Rubicon Trail.
We got Johan Swift right in front with his shorty, Rubicon, and then we got, I've asked Miller to take in front of me with his long wheelbase. And then right behind me is Karen and Ligeri with the Sahara. And that only have the traction control. And we both are on 35s, so that might be the best comparison to different vehicles. The rest are all on 37s, and right behind is Rulop. And then we got a pipe car here, which a lot of people know for all the reckless stuff he does, and that's Lawrence. So I think it's going to be a fun trip.
The camera absolutely misrepresents the terrain because it is a rocky trail. The greatest comparison you can make to understand this trail is to look at the sizes of the rocks in relation to our tires. Finding a line in the rocks is the key. The loose rock keeps shifting as each car crosses it, making each car's line unique.
The rock here is loose, it moves a lot. But there I had a moment where I could feel I was going a different direction. But so far so good. Now at a part where the Jeep oaks are struggling to find a line. So while they're deliberating, I'm just checking here on the distance. Lekker wind gehad, ja. No, to be honest, this is a hectic one. I think I'm gonna hang up here, and I think the Sahara is also gonna hang up. If you pick a wrong line here, you're gonna be in big trouble. 7 minutes later, they still deliberating. 10 minutes later, they still deliberating. Right, guys, can we get a go on here, please? Come on. They're still deliberating. We're now at the gatekeeper. It's an actual stretch of obstacles down here that if you can do this, you should be able to do the trail very safe.
Johan is guiding Cherise as she takes the wheel of S3E10 in front of the convoy, and she does a great job. This Rubicon is equipped with 37 mud tyres, front and rear lockers, and a sway bar disconnect.
Hierdie kant toe. Daai kant toe, skerp, ja. Kom.
Miller follows in his Rubicon Rhino, which is identical to Johan's Jeep but has a longer wheelbase.
I'm already wedged here between rocks. I just made it there.
The Beast traction is excellent with a 2-inch lift and my 35-inch MAXXIS RAZR MT tyres on a -30 negative offset steel rim.
Whoa.
Okay, so we successfully completed the gatekeeper. And I reckon if you can do this, you can pack rock in front and you should be able to manage that. So let's hold thumbs. It's going to go as well as it went this far, but I'm told there's some bad spots in front.
The second part here, well not the second part, but the part after this first part, after the gatekeeper, is where we, where the boys and the men are separated.
The Beast's tail is pressed up against the rock ledge to my right, so I'm unable to reverse, which makes me call for the winch.
Happy. Kom maar, kijk eens. Happy. Wow. Kijk, daai kant toe, moet daai kant toe af, baie. Daai kant toe. Baie, skerp, ja. Hier is nog zo'n beetje. Net hier oor 'n groot klippie wat die rokpaal gelos. Gaan op. Net strek. En net so regop.
Lawrence arrives with his pipe car equipped with its double transfer case and numerous other items such as his rear wheel steering ability, as my winch rope is being hauled in. The Sahara performs admirably as Karen finds traction while climbing thanks to her careful driving.
So the achterwiel by die klip is dan.
Very well, I have the wings here.
We're nearly at the end of the Rubicon Trail, so we really nearly made it. Uh-oh. See, just as you think you through the worst part, it's going to become easier, then you run into another thing that's a constant obstacle all the time. We in probably the worst part we can be. I don't know how I'm going to get through here, because if I get wedged here, I'm going to be so stuck. And to use momentum is not going to work here.
Okay, Happy, you have to miss this rock with your front tire, and then the rear one can climb on it.
Kryptonite, Rudolph's Jeep are virtually identical to Miller's Jeep. It requires a lot of effort and focus to avoid damaging the Jeep, given the heavy overlanding setup and the lengthy wheelbase.
Now we're here in another very difficult, tricky obstacle again. And I roll it very slowly. And I'm actually shockingly surprised that we could get over there. Don't give one. So even Johan is impressed. Well, so far Beast is doing its thing. We were lucky so far. I can just assure you this is no child's play. Okay, so we reached the end of the Rubicon Trail. Trust me, it's been a magic experience. I think if you love a technical drive and you want to practice for Carnage Canyon or something like that, or baboons, this is the place to come and have your fun.
How's that? Baie mooi. Voorlokker of niet?
Sorry, Johan, did you say something? I like to hear that. It's just pretty cool.
Well done. I think it's the first ever cruiser that did this route, and I think the first ever vehicle that did this route, which I think is a very good achievement, and you have surprised me.
And so we did it. The Platbank Rubicon Trail has been successfully completed. As we head to the river trail, where the Plaas bakkies can also drive, we pick up the other guys at camp. Andre Botha with his Land Cruiser 100 series and Jacques with his stock Ford Ranger bakkie joins the convoy. This section is the most well-known aspect of Platbank. The views and aura are breathtaking, even during the dry season. The water mountains feed the river, which is dependent on rainfall.
Let me start by saying well done. You won the challenge. You have successfully done that route as the first non-Jeep vehicle, which I think is a very, 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 very good achievement in itself.
I'll take a close one.
Yeah, I owe you a bottle.
Nou, let's say is honger, so braak geval. Lekker vlees en som op gas.
We go sit in the lapa as light rain begins to fall, while we start the evening's braai. Then, when the first summer rains begin to pour strongly, as the heaven gates open. When Bayer joins us on Sunday, it will all become evident as to who brought the rain.
That's not the Amazon at all. This is rain and it's good. Been dry, yeah? So it's well warranted and well needed.
Bayer, Johan and I take a journey to see the river region. Bayer must inflate his left rear tyre after it developed a leak. We connect an indeflate device and my spare wheel, which are completely inflated with road tyre pressure. The indeflate unit pumps his flat tyre while we unwind and balancing the pressure in the two tyres.
Then we catch the area where Bayer got lost.
Bayer and I take the circuitous route home over Tabazimbi since we want to explore some hidden gems en route. We make a stop at the postkantoor in the middle of nowhere and proceed past the rooibos. As we take these side roads, we become aware of our desire to explore South Africa's back roads and find its hidden beauties. Watch out for our Explore series to be launched early next year. Please subscribe, like and comment our videos. Thank you for your support. Until next time.